Welcome back, family. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea, 1111 Energy. I love you and the divine loves you. Listen, family, you so like here's your energy, right? You don't get involved with nothing that, actually doesn't affect and impact you. When it affects and impacts you, that's when you get involved. Right now you understand and overstand the fact that people are definitely doing things trying to get their lives back together just because of the sudden changes and shifts that have taken place. But you're not here to disrupt or interrupt that. You ain't even tripping because you've already been through it. Your ancestors already been through what a lot of people are going through. hmm it was just the energy out there of them trying to forsake your ancestors. Can't nobody forsake your ancestors and the work that they put in towards you moving forward, or your generations or their lineage moving forward. hmm So it's like, you understand and overstand the situation of a lot of energies right now because your ancestors went through it firsthand. And you respect the cultures and you respect everything and what they are doing to, make sure that they can survive and also pull through for their ancestors. The only time you even got involved is when it was threatening your ancestors and their lineage and their legacy. Message. Okay. For whomever this message is going to resonate with. Okay, family? So thank you for the like, shares, and subscribes, hitting your notification bell, tapping into the messages. I am truly grateful. Okay. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family. So what hit the ground was regret, but it was on the fence. It was on the fence. So this is giving me some people are in regret, some people are not. But it says, I'm disappointed with how things went with us and wish I could change the past. And there could be an energy that is out here that is disappointed in that. And it's just because of what took place, right? And there was a lot that took place. But I feel like you always had an open heart. You were always willing to reconcile, or at least, get to the point where everybody was on a respect one another's lineage, legacy, um, heritage, all that, just respect. Let me not break it down so deep. Just respect. You have some people in regret because they didn't want to partner in that energy. You have some people that aren't. They cool with the choices that were made. Okay. Tell me more, spirit. Ooh, Look how this. Look there, y'all. What should I do? Yeah. So something was mutual. Okay. It could have been, when it came to a reconnection. Okay. There was some sabotage and chaos here. All right. This mutual energy, we're on the same wavelength, good or bad. Okay. This is giving me. uh-uh. This is giving me the energy, right? Wow. Get the noggins out of here, spirit. Listen. Ooh, and then reconnect. This is giving me the energy that, family, you're mutual. You're mutual. Straight up. You come in peace, but the same energy that is thrown at you, many of you can project it right back. If they're throwing sabotage at you, you can project that energy back. If they're throwing chaos at you, you can project that energy back, because I feel like many of you have reconnected with both your light and dark sides, depending on which side of the fence you've been on. If you were always in your light, you have definitely connected with your dark side, because you enter and understand that all things are possible. You enter and understand that As long as you leave with pure, clear intentions, hey, let it ride, whatever type energy, because you know the divine has you, the divine creator of all living things, angels, ancestors, spiritual team, the universe has you. The universe has your back. The universe has always had your back. Many of you have reconnected with the universe. And I heard on a first names basis. Damn. Okay, so whatever the first name is that you have for the universe or the Most High God, the divine, y'all are on first name basis. hmm The divine is saying, I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. For some of y'all, okay? Take it how it resonates. But you have done a serious reconnection here. And you're in a mutual energy. Okay, when it comes to sabotage, chaos, and I don't mean you walk around sabotaging people, you do not. But because you have a force field around you that is so connected to the Most High God that shit, people end up sabotaging themselves trying to sabotage you. People end up causing themselves chaos when they try to cause you chaos. It's like, damn, can't we all just get along type energy? Okay, that's not funny, but I'm dead. I'm alive and serious. Woo! Rebuke, clear, cancel, release, right? But I'm alive and serious. Okay, a whole living energy out here telling you the truth. And there are people that are in regret, and there are some that are not. Family, it just is what it is. Look, there could be a collaboration here. It kind of flipped around, turned around in the circle. Shit, came out like that. Boom, I put it like this. So, you know what that message told me? Shit, there are people thinking about a collaboration. They ain't thinking about a collaboration. There's some folks coming back around thinking about, okay, maybe, but if, how, if, can we collaborate? And this is just for them to be able to align in their purpose, okay? Combining forces and helping each other succeed. Hello. That's how we've been talking about. It's got to be fair exchange, no robbery. Huh. For real though, family, you looking at people like, look, I am here for you. My ancestors have been through your struggle 10 times fold, and over. We understand and overstand what you're going through. I promise you, it's in the DNA. It's in the DNA genealogy. Pass that on. Them ancestors wasn't about to be left forgotten. They made sure they remained unforgotten. So yes, your ancestors, our ancestors, they've always been about collaboration. Just y'all lost y'all's way. For whoever is resonating with that portion of the message, I feel like that's, collective energy. Some of the collective had lost their way. Some had not. Some of the collective wanted to join the impersonators. Join the ones who were wearing masks, putting on faces and fronts, and gaslighting people, knowing that wasn't really who they were. They weren't really about the peace. They weren't really about the reconciliations. They weren't really about the unity. They weren't really about equality. Equality don't have nothing to do with your race. I wonder who don't know about that. Equality has everything just to do with you being respected, period. It starts there. Equality starts with respect for one another. That is it. Once you have, stepped into that energy where you respect one another, everything else falls into place. Some people are out here, wondering had they collaborated with you versus wearing this mask, how things could have turned out. Would they have been able to reconnect with the Most High God, the divine creator of all living things, your angels, ancestors, your spiritual team? Would they have been able to reconnect? Possibly. Is it too late? No, not if they come with love. I will be a positive force in your life and only want to be and bring you peace and happiness. That's what it's gonna take. Are they willing to do that? Are they willing to look past all of their, personal needs and wants, Their pride and their ego. Are they going to be able to look past all that? Are they going to be able to, you know what I mean? Step into the energy where, even though it comes from different backgrounds, different beliefs, different practices, different everything, there's always something to learn from one another type energy. Because the energies are out here learning, family. The feelings are mutual. If you bring chaos, you get chaos. If you bring sabotage, you're going to get sabotage. And not because you're sitting there just practicing it, family, but because you are covered by the Most High, the divine creator of all living things, the angels, ancestors, your spiritual team. You are covered in their shield of protection. And they have taught you to adapt to all in any situation. But you would rather stay in a peaceful, harmonious energy. But people are finding out that, the feeling could be mutual. It's all about what you project and what you bring. If you bring love and respect to the table, you're going to get love and respect. Look, I promise you. Because, look, you don't play around when it comes to different energies. There are some energies that you be like, okay, this is how you moving, not a problem. Peace. And there in this message right here, it is now, look what came out. The moment has come to part ways. Our paths are are diverging, and it's time to let go. What is it time to let go of? All them false ass promises that folks been making to people, and knowing they had no intentions on fulfilling them. Their word was never bond type energy. I will tell you what I think you want to hear, even if I know it's not true or attainable. That's what they've been doing this whole time. Some of y'all have moved into to that energy. Like, okay, I'm gonna tell you what I think you want to hear. They don't know how to handle that. They like, well, they said this. Well, they said that. But they did this. And they did that. That's the energy that you got them all kind of confused. They like, hold on. I know they ain't playing our game with us, back at us, throwing it back at us, throwing it back at them. You throwing the game back at them. They like, huh? Wait a minute. It wasn't supposed to go like that. Mm-hmm. Now they sitting up here looking like, Ruh-roh is right. Shit, Scooby-Doo up in this motherfucker. You should have been fucking around. Then you wouldn't have had to find out. That when the people take your kindness for a weakness, take your loving heart and try to turn it into look at 1313, something that is not. Man, shit, that's the ultimate insult. That was the ultimate insult. Mm-hmm. Sure was. Trying to cause some sort of distraction with a whole bunch of sabotage and chaos. Was you tripping? They was tripping. Mm-hmm. These were the people that had the mentality of, I will interfere with your goals and waste your time and energy. I will make it seem like everything you did was for nothing. Girl, boy, please. Girl, boy, please. Girl, boy, please. That's that energy. Okay, let me stop clowning during this reading. Spirit. Look, my spirit team, my ancestors like, shit, you deserve it. Some of y'all out here on 1411, you deserve it. Okay, you deserve it. Go on, tell me about the reconnect. Sage advice. You guys are reconnecting. You're reconnecting to your wisdom. It is rooted. Did I not just say your wisdom is rooted in experience? Your ancestors have lived this. They have passed down the knowledge to you. You can offer a fresh perspective. You sure can. you can provide that sage advice. Okay, but folks is around here like 1455, huh? Smacking their lips and shit, mad about it. It's like, look, you ain't here to do nothing. If someone seeks, they shall find. You ain't going out here trying to make a big old, yeah, you ain't into that. I'm gonna tell you right now, family. No offense intended, right? You don't like the spotlight. You don't like the spotlight. You try to find restaurants that are empty as shit. You try to go to the grocery store when ain't nobody in it. You don't seek the spotlight. You be like, oh. And you ain't even famous yet. Some of y'all are famous though, but that doesn't move you. Ooh. That doesn't move you. You know, I don't think that's cool. I mean, okay, well, did I just say that? Don't come in the comments time with, I can't believe you just said that. I'd be like, ugh. Another one. You know what I mean? Look, family, this is why. Look. Oh, look at this deck over here. So I shuffled it, did put it back in place. That's bad. But yeah, at the top of the day, Phoenix Rising. Whoever counted you out couldn't count. Okay? You're back and better than ever. Okay? That's the energy gone, spirit. That's who you are. I just be trying to tell people about y'all. That's it. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. You know, people out here look at this. Look at this. They was coming, acting like they came in peace and stuff, but full of deceit. Acting like they were friendly, warm, and good intentions, bringing joy and light in your life, and that was all lies. Their ill intentions, yeah, the whole time was to deceive you. So now these energies are out here looking at it from a whole perspective. Because they were coming in like they were friendly, but that was just deceitful. That was just to gain your trust. And many of you, listen, I almost said many of y'all, we all fell for that shit. Quit playing with a real one. We all fell for that because we always are looking for hoping some of these motherfuckers connect to their genuine selves, like they real hearts. Good Lord. Some of these folks ain't even got a heart, okay, to connect to. So you just got to start looking at that. When they don't have a heart to connect to, why are these cards coming out in the twos? Yeah. Trying to use big favors for leverage and shit. Ooh, we look at them coming off friendly so they could get these big favors. Yeah, it says I'm looking for significant assistance and large effort on your part. Well, motherfucker, what happened to your part, right? Yeah, using it for leverage, using these deceitful tactics for leverage. I want you to open up and trust me. Didn't I just say that? They wanted to earn your trust. Trust me so I can use your secrets against you. Look at Spirit clowning, right? Spirit's like, yeah, I'm not here to just give a message. I'm here to show the whole blueprint. Looky here, looky here. These folks over here, look, when I look over, they feeling anxious, overwhelmed. They starting to doubt things. They having fear and paranoia because look what they scared of. I just heard that. Doom. Ooh. This sudden fear came from the whole collaborative effort turning against them. The whole collaborative effort turning against them. Friends, family, foes, take it how you know. Family members waking up telling them, see, this was your karma. This was your karma. This was their karma for being apathetic. Ugh. This was their karma for being apathetic. I prefer to remain focused on my own life right now. You could have been going to folks telling them, man, this is what I'm feeling, this is what's going on, and they didn't give a damn. Now look who's over here. Look on the chime. Now look who's over here in sudden fear. Scared that everything's turning against them. Mm. Over here in fear, scared that everything's turning against them. I'm telling you, family. Ooh, look, folks, look. When I look over, folks want to run away from this energy, honey. They scared right now because they like, what the fuck? What? That's what a backfire looks like? What the fuck? That's what a backfire looks like? This is what a backfire looks like? Mm-hmm. Shit, your ancestors done been through a lot of backfires, family, so your ancestors already knew what it was coming. You tried to tell these people, look, watch what happens. You tried to tell them, listen, the wicked have ruled long enough type energy. Spirit was like there was two of the lesser evils to deal with. Huh? You would have had to do your research and learn about the two evils in order to make a conscious decision. Don't let that message fly over your head. Mm-hmm. Mm. But people looking at it now like, oh, this was the reflection you were trying not to show me. Family, I feel like a lot of y'all been just moving in love. Just hitting with love, 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 love. And them motherfuckers was like, that's just weak. That's just weak. Love is weak. Now they wishing. Now they thinking. See, because you didn't want to hit them with the real reflection that you could have hit them with. Which is that sabotage energy, that chaotic energy, that goodbye to the false promise energy, that distraction energy that they were throwing at you constantly for small favors. Can't make it up. For small favors and secrets and shit. Checking in every now and again. Look, what's going on, Spirit? Checking in now and again, making sure they still had your support on the perspective of exploitation and shit. Spirit was like, just show the whole message, okay? Saying goodbye to them distractions, right? For them people that was making false promises, for them small favors, distractions causing people secretive shit. Folks checking in, making sure them small favors are still gonna get sponsored, paid out, looked into, all that kind of shit. Hoping they still got the support on the same perspectives of exploiting folks, looking at dates and shit. When we gonna get this big favor? When we gonna get that big favor? Come on now, you said we was gonna get it. Yeah. They over here like at 2313. They over here like, folks is like, oh my God. Yeah, nah, see what's happening is all the false promises y'all been flooding everybody with. You're now getting flooded with it. Mm-hmm. I heard ain't nobody budging because they ain't giving a damn because they got this status. Woo! Listen. Ain't nobody budging because they ain't giving a damn. They got this status going on. What? Oh, shit. Okay, social standing is very important to a lot of people. So ain't nobody budging. I'm only interested when you're elevating my image. That is the energy. Look, so folks want to run away. They're like, oh God, we can't take it. We can't take it. We must run. Run, Forrest, run, Forrest, run. Look, don't run from your karma. Collective that's resonating. They don't like this message. They're like, oh, bitch. This message gonna hit the gossip again. Future plays, future things. A lot of people wanting to come back in. Boy, there's all kind of stuff out here because they just didn't realize you can project what they were directing. their directives and what was going on, it could be projected right back to them. Spirit, let's wrap this energy up. What's up? Yeah, they got anger management issues. Yeah. It was like the plan they had set. It is not, listen. Listen. You can't plan something for someone, somebody, some people, a group, and don't think that shit ain't gonna come back around type energy. Somebody was laughing at somebody's plans when it came to doing something to you or all of you. Now they're starting to see you in a priority. Yeah, they want to make plans with you now. See? See? That's where that collaboration's at. Because they see that it was stupid. Everybody's laughing. They're laughing at what has transpired. Because I feel like a lot of people didn't know or didn't study or didn't look into or didn't take into consideration. This has happened before. Who better to know than the ones that lived and persevered through it? Message. So this is where folks is getting that closure at. They finally recognizing, damn! Folks is getting closure like, God damn! This is what it was. Oh yeah, that's what it was. And worse. Mm-hmm. Thank goodness y'all in the 21st century. Okay? Yeah, it's time to resolve some shit. Mm-hmm. It's either get on board with the energy of the love and the respect for everything and all things, or else you're going to keep getting hit with that it's mutual energy. I'm just telling you. I'm just a messenger. That's all. That's it. That's all. I know this is pissing y'all off. Look, when I look over here, this is pissing y'all off. This the energy right here got folks mad. They gonna have to get some anger management because these are the energies that are pissed off because they're like, fuck, it's coming back at me. It's coming back at you. So they're mad at this, and there's no way around it. They can't get any closure until they step into your energy of respect and love. Until they get into that energy, it is going to be what it is. Okay, family, at 27, 28, 29, 30, and counting. All right. So I'm going to leave that message here. Take it as it resonates. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for all that you do for the space, especially when it's promoting and sowing positive energy into our space. Thank you for your subscribes, your contributions, however you see fit. Thank you for your donations. I am truly grateful. Okay. Let's close out. I refuse to hold on to any weight of the matrix. I release its deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole. I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. And until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.